Minecraft Me is brought to you by viewers and listeners like you on Patreon. That's right, patreon.com is a place where you can go and support Minecraft Me for as little as $1 per month. And when you do that, you help keep this show on the air. Head over to patreon.com/Minecraft to support Minecraft Me.
This is Minecraft Me, a show that is about Minecraft, where we bring you some of the most awesome tutorials on the internet, reviews of mods and pack picks that you can use when you play. We take you on awesome adventures, all with Chase and Joe.
Hey everybody, welcome again to another edition of Minecraft Me, the show that is entirely about the game from Mojang called Minecraft. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or an expert. We'd like to show you how to play this awesome building blocks game. Hopefully you guys had a great week. Played a lot of Minecraft and probably some other games, hopefully, during the course of the week. And we're starting a new month. Isn't that great? My name is Chase Innes, and joining me on every single edition of Minecraft Me without fail is my good friend, guide, teacher, and now sporting the awesome-looking Geek Gamer TV t-shirt. Here he is, folks, Mr. Joseph Falby. Hey, Joe, how are you, man?
Good.
Shirt looks good on you.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah. I guess we went shopping at the same place.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what it was.
Right.
They carry these at J. Crew now, don't you know? So
That's true. I picked mine up at there's do you know where the outlets are up in my neck of the woods?
JP Stacy's, right?
Well,
isn't that what you're
you've seen the outlets.
Isn't that the brand up in Seattle?
Well, yeah, there's the outlets like near where I live. You've seen them. You've probably driven by. Well, all right. So behind the outlets there is some dumpsters, and that's where I found this shirt. So
nice. Got it.
Yeah. The chat room is quick to let me know that you are not here for episode 135. And there's the chat room, which I had off center there. There we go. I just fixed it. There we go. But yeah,
everybody on the chat room just had an earthquake. Imagine that. You guys okay?
I think they're
still there.
They're all right. I'm looking at them.
Okay.
They're okay. Gradrock saw the shirt at Marshall's, but I don't know which Marshall's that is. It's Marshall's. Marshels. So, you guys, we got a great show lineup for one of your most requested shows that you guys wanted us to do, and that is to finally finish.
Set up a bucket server.
No, we've done that already.
Well, yep, people are still asking for it.
I know, that's true. No, Joe, they want us to finally finish the
setting up a spigot server.
No, surviving the first day.
We've done that twice. Well, 3 times if you include John.
We could still do it.
And Minecraft 2.
Feed the Beast.
I mean, that was surviving the first day.
We're supposed to be doing Feed the Beast.
Right, Feed the Beast.
No. Yeah. No, what we're supposed to be doing and finishing finally is the Temple of Doom. So, what we're going to do is we're going to fire it up, and we'll see how long it takes us. I have no idea. I want to let you guys know right away that it could be 5 minutes, could be 5 hours. Now, granted, it better not be 5 hours. I got to be in bed.
I hope it's not 5 hours.
No.
Yeah, that would be a long...
No, not good.
Very long time.
Yes, it would be.
I'm going to need far more drinks for it to be that long.
5 hour energies?
No.
Yeah. So we're going to do that. We're also going to cover the Minecraft news of the week. And let's see what else, Joe. We're also going to do a tour, if you will, of the that creative area for our patrons. We haven't been over there in a while. I kind of want to see what is happening, what people have been building and stuff. So
especially because it is going to have to be spun off onto its own server. So
yes, it's going to be its own thing. Now, the good news is no one's going to lose any of their creations or anything like that. Nothing to stress over. Other than that, I think it's time to jump into the news. And the first news story will be good news for those who still play on the Xbox 360 version. I know some of you out there thinking, is 4J Studios going to discontinue support of my awesome game of Minecraft now with Xbox One and PS4? Developer 4J Studios is reassuring fans that they shouldn't have any fears that the older platforms will become neglected. They are saying that they will still be getting regular support and updates as time goes by. Now this is even Microsoft saying, and they said this last year, that the Xbox 360 would continue to be supported for at least the next 2 to 3 years. So I don't think there's any worries there at all, especially if you're on the older consoles. I mean, right now, Joe and I probably remember the time when the new console came out of any new system, say going from Super Nintendo to Super Nintendo. Usually those console makers are quick to jump to the next generation because there's, it's like a double improvement in graphics or sound or something along those lines. But when you're moving from the 360 to the Xbox One, depending on the game, sometimes there wasn't much of a difference. They're both high definition consoles. I know there's some of you out there going to go Titanfall, but yeah, I know. I'm just saying there's some differences.
Yeah, there's like 20 or 30 people to play that game still.
Yeah, there's not a lot. Not a lot. Now, guess what, Joe? Have you heard that the release versions for PS4 and Xbox One and Vita could be pushed back? Now, we already know they're late, but it's going to be pushed back.
They were okay. So they were not launch titles. We have been corrected in that.
Yeah,
However,
that's right.
They were announced as launch window titles. The window has not just closed; it has slammed shut with authority at this point.
Yeah.
And now they're saying it's going to be delayed a little further.
Well, they're saying that they're supposed to be released this month, this August.
Mm-hmm.
And now, according to a report from the Fuse Joplin on July 30th, a recent television announcement showed that the handheld version won't be coming out until September. Mojang previously announced on an August launch month for all 3 ports. The company responsible for the ports, 4J Studios, has remained somewhat quiet over this. So we'll see if this rumor proves to be true. Granted, I wouldn't be surprised if they've already delayed it this much. What's another month, right? Actually,
at what point does Mojang just say, you know what? Obviously, 4J Studios is not the best choice to develop this for us.
They have a lot on their plate, perhaps.
Yeah, let's pick someone that's. It is the biggest selling video game. I think it is the biggest of all time now.
Yeah.
Why not pick a more competent developer?
Well, yeah.
Just saying.
A castle maker saying pick EA.
Oh yeah, that's a fantastic idea.
Yeah. EA would be...
Well, you know what?
EA would
Mojang
be a great idea.
Is getting, with their approach to Minecraft, is getting way, more and more and more corporate, big publisher attitude about things. We've covered the new EOLA so much that EA is not actually outside the realm of possibility, except for the whole buggy thing. But then 4J does a pretty good job with that on their own. You don't really need EA's help for that.
Speaking of bugs, Joe, there was another Snapshot release last week. 14W31A. This is what they call a major bug release fix, essentially. That's what they're looking at this point. They're saying notable changes, experimental, mob pathfinding is threaded. I have no idea what that means. Rabbits have sounds, a bunch of optimizations, a bunch of fixes, and the surface of the sun is no longer incorrectly made of cheese. I thought that was the moon.
It's a good improvement.
I thought that was the moon.
Well, not in Mojang.
Not in
Minecraft. Not for Mojang.
Not in their world.
For Minecraft, the surface of the sun was made of cheese up until recently.
Okay.
No, the mod pathfinding is threaded. That's a really good thing. It means that people with multi-core processors, which is pretty much everybody at this point, will see a benefit in performance because it'll free up some of those processor threads to do other things.
Right.
Basically, it'll be able to run simultaneously with other things.
Yep.
Which is a little scary. That means right now, part of the reason why servers have a hard time when there's a lot of mobs out there, a lot of sheep, because you got to remember, mobs are considered anything. So any creature on the server besides a player, all of those things are single threaded. So that's why having, let's say, 5,000 of an animal in one chunk can be really, really bad, because all of those things have to be calculated on the same thread. So it has to run through all the creatures first and then run through it again. They're not threaded separately. So that's actually really good. That should be a big performance.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see some massive performance improvements on 1.8. People who've been playing with Snapshot have already said they've seen huge increases in chunk load times, especially on server stuff like that. You look out into a direction and the chunks have loaded for a long ways out. You don't have to wait for them to load. That's a real big improvement. We've talked about the CPU, the graphics frame rate performance improvement.
Yep.
So 1.8 should be a pretty good update for that. And of course, it includes killer rabbits, which, that's just fantastic. Got to have killer rabbits.
You want to spawn like 1,000 at a time.
I do. I really want to create a killer rabbit trap somewhere, and just have like, just a player walking along the path, looking all happy, and then all of a sudden, boom, killer rabbits everywhere. That's what I really want.
Oh man. And as a reminder for those who
have a countdown,
cannot wait for the next release, our server will still be behind until the plugins that we rely on are released. So I know we're still going to get the emails. I still know we're going to get the questions. But remember that we cannot update to the newest version until those plugins have been updated as well. So just want to forewarn you. I know a lot of you are going to go, hey, no, I'm sorry. Just want to forewarn you that we can't do it immediately. I do want to remind all you guys that this show is brought to you by viewers and listeners like you who watch us on Patreon. Patreon.com/Minecraft is the place where you can go and support this awesome show. Every dollar that you guys decide to contribute by becoming a patron allows us to continue this awesome show and pay for the things that matter, like, for example, the ad-free stream you might be watching on the computer or on your Roku box. Or if you're on our server, a lot of you have made some awesome creations thanks to you guys who support us. Now, we ask if you like what we do, we recommend, say, hey, $1 a month is all we ask. 25 cents an episode will get you Minecraft Me continued ongoing awesomeness. Make it keep coming, of course. But it's one of those things where if you can contribute a little bit more, we like to give you some perks, like the ability to have a private spot to build on our on our creative server, where you can just build to your heart's content and not have to worry about using materials. You also get accolades that everybody will says, hey, what's that Patreon label on the chat, where you can, you'll see it'll say like Keandro and it'll say Patreon. Well, that means Keandro has decided, hey, I'm supporting these guys. Not only that, we give you guys a reserved spot in our monthly Survivor games, so no one can take that away from you. And we also give you some other awesome perks. So you guys might want to consider becoming a Patreon, because when you do, you help keep the show on the air. We don't have to worry about those server costs, team speaks, all that fun, neat stuff. Patreon.com/Minecraft. And remember, just $1, $1, that's all we ask. Really easy. Anything you want to say about Patreon before I go away, Joe? And we move on to our adventure this week?
That's a cool thing.
Yeah, all right, fair enough.
I think it is. It's a cool way, and if you like what we're doing, I think it's a fantastic way to just give a little bit back. And remember, we're not the only ones with a Patreon. So if there's other shows out there that you like and they have a Patreon running too, please support them too.
Yeah.
I think independent media is an important thing, and all of us are trying to make it go. So that's really all it is, and it's not a paycheck for at least for most of us.
The cool thing about the Patreon is a lot of people think that independent content creators, we're making a killing either on YouTube or ad dollars or stuff along those lines, and it's really not the case. In order to become even like super famous on YouTube and make money on YouTube, you have to like at least pull in 20,000 downloads an episode, or a posting, if you will, which obviously we just don't do. Now, maybe one day we would. You never know, but we're a different kind of Minecraft show. I don't yell and scream and make weird noises. I don't know. that sort of thing. So, but anyway, let's have some fun. Now, what we're going to do finally is try to finish the Temple of Doom adventure. Now, it's been a few episodes since we've done it last. Let me kind of recap and show you guys where we're at on things. So here's Joe here. Hi, Joe. Hey, buddy. Now, it was my fault. We set off some TNT.
Hey.
Oh, what? Yeah?
Don't be putting that in your hand.
What?
I'm gonna dump you into lava again. I
No.
swear.
No. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do
I
that.
doubt it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to have this in my hand. Sorry about that. Anyway, so I accidentally set off some TNT. We were we were kind of trapped on a ledge above a lava pit, which I think we might be able to see down there. There's the lava pit.
Yeah, there's one of the many lava pits.
So
I'm just gonna push that button real quick.
Whoa!
What happened? What's our problem?
You did that.
Yeah, of course I did.
Yeah.
What actually happened is between shows I came in here and did a little bit of exploring because we were completely lost. No idea where to go, no idea what to do. And it was getting a little actually frustrating. We did find actually back here, somewhere around here is somewhere, I think. Is it this way? Yeah, over here. We found this area, which was really kind of cool. It after Chase managed to drop us all into the lava and get rid of all of the cool stuff that we'd collected, we did stumble across this, which has a pretty good concentration of materials. And remember, in this adventure map, they actually encourage you to dig stuff up and use resources. So I've managed to recraft a few tools, and we have a few useful things now. In fact, if you go back to where were we? Over here? Yeah, over this way. If you go back over here, I'm just going to start setting off random explosives. I put a few useful tools back in this chest. So go ahead and grab some of that stuff just in case we end up needing it, because it could come in handy.
Totally.
That sort of thing. And I think you have a whole bunch of torches. Don't you have a whole bunch of torches?
I don't, actually.
Oh, I thought you had a whole bunch.
No, I lost
them.
Well,
I do have, because we went up to the surface and collected a bunch of stuff. And
yeah.
So I do have a bunch of torches. I just want to make sure I have whatever weapons we need available. All right. So, like I said, I came in here and did some exploring and figured out the correct way out, and it is this way.
All right.
Which, I don't know if you remember this, but this was that spot where you're like, I'm just going to go down here and push a button, and you push the button, and we just heard a lot of explosives. The entire path. The whole way, and we're going to walk this way. I'm going to go ahead of you in case you decide to break out more blocks.
Okay.
So this whole path, all the way down, you managed to blow the bottom out of.
My goodness.
So I put a regular path back in place, just enough to get us down here.
Okay.
And then you got to come down here, and remember, traps. So
so heading down here. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
There you go.
Hey, no.
Yeah, I told you traps. Remember?
Yeah.
So why don't you come down here and bust out these two? Bust out the pressure plates.
Fair enough.
Then we don't have to worry about that.
Got it.
Right.
There we go.
Now we don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay.
All right.
So I'm going to go across. There's a pressure plate in the corner down here. I don't know what it does, so don't step on it.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try.
And all the buttons. Let's just ignore all the buttons. The only way you can go from here is this way. I think there's lava up there, so
Ooh.
Yeah, see the drips? I'm gonna throw a torch over here. I haven't actually been down this far yet. Oh, more pressure plates. Let's bust out these pressure plates real quick. All right. I don't know what they do, but on the risk that they open explosives or set off explosives, I'd rather not push them.
Yeah, no, I am with you on that one.
And another one in the corner. Try not to step on it. They sure do like their traps in this one. Running a little bit low on torches, but I'm okay. Hey, a lever. Hey, I'm going to go back around the corner. You flip that lever and see what it does.
What? No.
There's a lever up there. Just go ahead and flip that lever. Oh, okay, we're good. All right.
Oh, they're saying you're in creative. Are you in creative, Joe?
Oh, am I? Oh, shoot. No! Oh, God.
What happened to Joe? Joe's gone.
that's better.
What happened to you, Joe?
All right, so I was in creative. That was my mistake. Well, it appears that is another trap.
Whoa!
Oh.
What the?
Oh, you know what it is? It's a Star Wars Episode 1 style run through everything before all the doors close. Come back where I am. Okay, let's turn. I don't actually know. Oh, I'm coming back. How do we get through that?
I don't know. What happened?
Well, why don't we just dig these out?
Yeah.
Interesting. You know what? I think these are never ending. There's gotta be. Wait. Hey, look what I found.
I just destroyed it. So
I wonder where this goes. Nowhere useful. Okay, let's go back up here.
okay.
There we go. Stupid gravel.
Okay.
Hey, I found some redstone.
Nice.
Hey, look at that.
Sweet.
Okay, so
Watch your feet.
Yep. There we go. More torches.
Okay.
Oh my. Okay. Another point like this.
I think it's this way.
Which way?
This way?
You want to go that way? Okay,
Yeah.
we'll go that way.
I could be dead wrong.
Well, you'll be dead in a minute if you are.
Ah.
Wow, this is a interesting room you managed to find. Hope I can walk on the ground. I see some water up ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know where that goes. This keeps going too.
This is really big.
This is, yes, quite large. Oh, it goes that way. There's these pools. And they all go down.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know where they go down to. Okay, I am running low on torches. Well, don't take them all down. We have to know where we've been.
Yeah. Still looking.
Oh, there's a path this way.
Okay.
This looks familiar. What's this way? Oh, yeah. No, I'm not going to fall for that. Nope.
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
Nice going.
Hey, guess where we are? That's
I blame you,
fantastic.
Joe. That's you this time. I didn't do
Whatever.
that.
All right. I'm going to recover some supplies. Give me just a minute. Let's see. We want some of those, some of these. Another
Wow.
one of those. All right, here. All right, so because I'm cheating because I'm sick and tired of this stupid adventure map. Here, take a bunch of torches too.
Okay.
I
didn't get him.
Yeah, you missed them. All right, try again. Okay, down we go. Now which way?
Ow.
Well, don't fall that way.
Don't fall that way. That was a huge display. That was weird.
That was another big explosion. Somebody said the Twitch stream is dead, Chase.
Nothing I can do. It could be Twitch. That's why we have all their alternates.
Yep. So if you're watching on Twitch, you can't hear us to hear us tell you switch to a different stream.
That's right.
Trying not to step on anything that might be explosive.
I was just gonna restart the Twitch.
At least we have something of a path now. There we go.
I did restart the Twitch stream, so if anybody's watching live, that should work.
They're saying the ad-free is working. So, again, if you're watching the Twitch stream and can't hear me say this, try switching to the ad-free stream.
That was a massive explosion. I totally agree with you.
It was a very large and frustrating explosion. Holy smokes. Okay, there's more of these stupid pressure plates. He likes this crap. Okay. This way. Oh, I'll set myself back to survival. Otherwise, people will yell at me.
Okay.
Now, at this point, I don't know where I'm going.
All right.
Think. Yeah, I have no idea where I am now.
See, we were going on the right path.
I think we were too, and then I blew it up.
Yeah.
I'll take it. It doesn't bother me. Okay, so back. Oh, we're back. Okay, now I know where we are. Back here. Oh, this is the path we took the first time.
All right.
I guess we'll retrace our steps, because last time this worked, it just got explodey.
Yeah. Well, someone decided to hit something.
Well, I stepped on one pressure plate trying to dig out the other one. Oh, the Twitch users missed the big boom.
Oh, yep, and here we are.
Holy smokes, that was definitely a bit of a boom.
Big bada
All right,
boom.
well, big bada boom. All right. I'm not actually sure where we are. Oh, we're deep though. We're really low.
Well, yeah, we fell tremendously low.
Well, you can see the debris coming off, or the marks, which indicate we're really close to bedrock.
Oh yeah. So this is the hole up here. I think we're supposed to go. No, wait, Joe. Is that it over there?
Well, there's one up here too.
Yeah, I see that one. Okay. All right. We're still lost in the mazes.
Yep, still lost in the maze. Should restart with a mini map or something. Ooh, hey, another switch. I'm gonna stand back here.
All right.
Okay, fine. I'll throw this one. Hey, there's a skeleton head up there. Wait, I'm okay. Go for it.
There's a few of them. There's
Are they
lava.
alive or are they just skeleton heads?
They're just heads.
Oh, well, that's not so bad. Yeah, there is some lava here, so as tempted as you might be, try not to jump in it. You think that goes somewhere?
I don't know.
I don't know. Don't use your pickaxe to dig it, though. Use a bare hand or something.
Okay.
I don't think it goes anywhere.
Okay.
I think that might be a dead end. Especially
Okay.
when I throw this lever.
Where'd
See?
you go?
Now it's really a dead end.
Oh,
Oh!
that was weird.
Huh. Let me throw that dead end again. Whatever. Must be lava up above. Hey, I found another tunnel.
Hey, I found some redstone stuff up here.
Well, it's probably controlling the door.
Yeah. So where'd you go? This way?
Yeah, follow the torches out and to the left.
I see ya.
More skeleton heads.
Huh.
Oh, and some skeletons. What the heck? Oh, I'm getting shot at. Oh, something's hurting me a lot. Okay,
You died.
yeah, feel free to head down that way. That's a perfect route to take.
Whoa.
Okay, so, boom, I teleported. Yeah, that was good.
I don't have any... Whoa! I'm getting hit! I'm getting hurt!
Yeah, I don't know what's attacking out here. See this? Oh, you
Oh,
know
no!
what?
Ah!
Oh, God. Oh, now I'm dead, too.
Oh, man.
Ah.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Come on.
I know, this is ridiculous. I mean, this map is truly ridiculous. All right. Oh man. Which way am I going? I'm going this way?
Temple of Boom.
This way. Temple of Boom, yes. Hey, you know what? Before you leave,
Yeah?
see the beds that are up there?
Where?
There are
Oh.
beds up there. That's why we keep coming back to that. Break a couple of those beds.
All right. I'll break a bed.
Don't fall down the hole because you can't get back out. Break that bed and bring it with you.
Okay, I got it.
Both of them. The other one too.
All right. Okay.
Okay, now fall down that hole.
I'm just
Oh,
grabbing...
I guess you could have grabbed some of the beds out of the chest instead. Yeah, whatever. There you go. That one. Oh, hey, there you go.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna go a little ways, and then we're gonna throw some of those the beds out, and we'll have a resurrection point.
All right. Man.
Yeah, there's a lot of explosives and bad things on this map. And we haven't had any more dialogue since we actually went underground. I'm sort of surprised about that. Of course, it's possible or potentially likely that we blew up the chests that held any dialogue.
Yeah, that's true. We blew up all the notes and everything that is
Yeah.
needed.
Yep.
Yeah, we got
Okay,
no
so this is a
potions, no
half-
nothing.
decent spot up here to back to survival. Let's dig a little bit of a hole here. Oh, hey, bedrock. Look at that. I don't think that's natural bedrock, but hey, whatever.
Yeah.
More of it on that side too. All right. Okay, throw the beds out just somewhere around, somewhere out, and we'll use this as a save spot. There we go. All right. You right click on that on one of them and see if you can.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. So that should be when we die. I did say when. You can leave them.
Yeah.
We'll respawn at that point instead, which should be a lot better. All right. If we die again, I'm gonna log out and log back in with a minimap.
Rage.
This is getting ridiculous. All right. Where? Oh, here we go. Torches.
I do have some torches too, by the way.
I'm following the existing torch path.
Okay.
So. Torch. Hey, there's a torch way up. This looks familiar. Oh, wait. I think it's this way, isn't it?
Yep. So there was some light down here, too. You see that?
Oh, I think this is the way we went.
Okay.
Yeah, in fact, here, this is where we were when it exploded.
Ah.
I hear a lot of... Oh, geez.
What the?
There's dispensers somewhere near us.
This is
Sorry about
freaking me out, man.
Well, we gotta... There's dispensers somewhere.
Hey, Joe, there's another lover.
Cool. Oh, crap. Here we go again. There's something in here attacking me.
I can't do it. I died. And you killed me.
Yes, I'm sorry. You were in the wrong place. There's something on fire in here.
It was a blaze.
Oh my, it was an invisible blaze?
Yes.
That's not even right.
Oh my god.
Who does that? Oh, that's... Yeah. Castle Maker is recommending that we rage quit.
No, we can't.
Okay, here's my recommendation.
We can't quit.
Okay, but how much time do we want to spend on this?
I don't know.
Okay. Do we want to just switch to creative mode and just go take care of it?
Switch me to creative mode. Yeah, we'll go. We go we take care of this. We take care of it.
Okay, there you go. Hey.
Sorry, little rage.
Oh, come on, man. You don't have to set off all the explosives on the way. Seriously, just because they won't kill us doesn't mean we need to blow everything up. God. Let's at least be a little considerate about this.
Okay.
Man.
Where'd you go?
Oh, I went the wrong way. Ooh,
I
look
see.
at that. I'm going back the direction we were.
Where'd you go? Which
Which
way?
I think is I don't know. Head towards
Oh,
one
I
of the
found
lights.
you.
There you
Okay.
go. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Here's where we were. Stupid. That clicky room. Just blow everything up.
Blow it all up.
Torches.
Hey, Joe, look behind us.
Really? Come on, man. You know what? No.
No.
There you
No.
go. See what happens? You abused it. It's not my fault.
Here comes the invisible blaze.
Let's just move through these rooms as quickly as we can at this point. That was not a blaze. That's a zombie pigman.
I'm moving.
Nobody fight it. Ooh, hey, look. This looks like fun. I'm just going to head on through this. No big deal.
Ah!
You having problems over there?
I made it.
Nope. Now you're back in survival again. Oh, my. Oh,
Wow,
wow.
what'd you do? Oh my god, look at this. You see this?
Dang.
Dang, man.
That's
Wow.
awesome. That's cool. You're in creative mode. Come
Oh,
on back over
okay.
here.
Oh my gosh.
That's cool. Okay, that's a cool trap. I like that one. Okay, wait. Let's Oh, wait. Back up.
I went straight through,
Come back
Joe.
here.
Come straight through.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. I think there's a way to get it to not be. Forget it. Okay. Oh,
my-
jeez.
Look at all this.
Wow.
Wow.
Holy smokes! That's a lot of lava. Really? Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh!
jeez.
Yeah, that's why you can't step on the pressure plates. Because
Yeah.
these are all sandstone block or all gravel blocks.
Yeah, they'll just drop. Wow.
Or you got to go fast. Nope, not that faster than that. How are you supposed to do this legitimately? There's no way. That's just simply not happening. Wow, that is cool.
That is pretty neat.
Okay, there's a chest.
All right, hold
Lazy adventurers use switch to exit temple. Wait. We got to see what's in the chest
Whoa!
first. Okay. So hey, look at that.
What's in there?
All right, I got a book.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm going to read the book. Give me
All
a
right,
minute.
read the book.
Final objective. Final objective. Go out of the temple the way you came back in. The way you came in, huh? Then fly back to the airport in the helicopter and stop the general from escaping the island with the treasure. Lucky for I think we missed many things. Indiana brought blocks and ladders. Did you?
No.
Okay, so there's another book here. We have made it, you exclaim excitedly. And relieved, and you look in the chest. It's empty. What? There is a note in the bottom of the chest. It is from the general. My congratulations on making it this far. As you can see, I have taken the treasure. I have also sealed off the way out. Guess you will have to come back in the way, or guess you will have to come back the way you came in. Soon I will be on a plane flying back home. You'll never make it out of here, but if you could, I very much doubt you would be able to stop me in time. Of course, you have the emerald statue, but I have the diamonds. Well, I have diamonds too. I'm creative mode. I have whatever the heck I want.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to.
No, Joe. We could be
what?
lazy and use the switch the X to temple right here.
Holy smokes. This is so cool, though. This is, I mean, this must have taken forever. All right. Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out. All right, go.
It didn't do anything.
Maybe. Oh, there it
we
goes.
Go. Okay. Hey, you're in the ground. There you go. So, okay. So we just exited the temple. Now we got to go back the way we came and get to the airport.
Okay.
Anybody remember which way we came?
Well, I'm just.
Oh, there's a helicopter over
There's
here.
the chopper.
Okay, you know what? No, you're not. You're done flying. Seriously. We're not in any serious risk of the thing blowing up anymore, so no more flying.
We have arrived.
Well, but we don't want to arrive. We want to go back. The heck do we go back? Oh, wait. Oh, buttons.
Whoa. What?
Well, try not to fall out, because, you can die.
Yeah. Red book in chest. Read book in chest.
We already did this part. Okay. We got to go. What do we have to do? We have to go fly back to the airport in a helicopter and stop the
We're at
general
the
from
airport.
escaping. We're at the airport. We got to figure out how to stop. Oh, he's in this plane over here. I got my sword out. I'm going to kill something. Oh, here we go. Don't board this plane until you have been through the labyrinth and returned. Spoiler alert. We could have just come straight here. How did you get here so fast? Curses. Oh my goodness. Look at all the stuff in these chests.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Now what?
Wait, there's more signs over here.
Is there a book?
Nope. Push.
Oh, there's books.
Oh.
There were books in the chest. All right. This is the end, and no, it isn't. Okay, this is the end. Conclusion. You and Indiana fly back to the airport, find the general's plane about takeoff. You inform the control tower, who denies them permission to take off. General and his cronies are sent to prison for attacking the island. You and Indiana receive a handsome reward for your effort. What an exciting vacation. The end. Final challenge. Find the pirate ship on the east side of the island and find the remaining large stone heads in the jungle like the one you found at the village. Side quest, go to the port and get on it. No, we're done.
No,
this is it.
We're done.
We finished the map. We've done everything there is to do in the map. There are no side quests.
We're good.
It's all over. Congratulations, everyone. You managed to make it through to the end. It only took like 300 episodes, but we finally did it. We exploded. Someone's going to go back and count how many times we exploded. It's going to be like 8 trillion, I think.
We're done. We're done.
And we made it. We made it by cheating. By playing legitimately all the way through and not cheating at all in any way, shape, or form. And I don't even know what creative mode is.
Yes. What's creative?
This map. This actually, okay, so I do want to take a second from all the joking and laughing and stuff like that. This map is really, really cool. It's really difficult, but really cool. Obviously, a lot of work was put into building it, and props to them for making it. I can't remember who did it because it was too long ago and I blocked the memory out. But it is really a really, really cool map, and it kind of makes me want to go and explore it some more in creative mode, so I don't have to worry about you making us explode a bunch more times.
Fair enough. Now, Joe, we're on a little bit of a delay. So I just showed up somewhere.
Oh, good craminy. Oh, my goodness.
They don't know I'm here yet.
They don't know. Well, you're invisible. Go visible real quick.
All right. Hi, guys. Thanks for watching. Now they're all waking up.
So that map was cool. All Weasel in the chat room says the person that made the map was full of rage and unhappiness.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe he was going through a divorce like George Lucas was when he made his Temple of Doom. Just saying. But no, props to the guys who put that together. That is a really, really cool map. Super, super detailed. Lots of stuff in there.
Totally.
Worth checking out. I would say it's worth checking out until you rage quit playing it legitimately and just go through and do whatever you want in creative mode. Sort of like we did.
By the way, take a look at the names there on your screen. These are all the awesome people who've decided to join us on this Sunday to watch this episode of Minecraft Me Live. So if you see your name there on the screen, just want to say a big thanks to all of you. There's a lot of new names in there, and I always love to see that as as some older, more seasoned veterans of the Minecraft Me world are in here as well. And right now, the EXP machine is going through and dropping off some enchantments for all you guys out there that have decided to join us. So thank you so much. Now, before we get out of here, I do want to unveil, Joe, the new challenge number 5. And a lot of people have been wondering, what's the challenge going to be? What is it? What's it going to be? What's it going to be? What's it going to be?
I don't think they wondered it that many times in a row.
I think they did. I think they did.
So?
I perhaps. I don't know. So you guys, here's so here's the deal, you guys. Here is the challenge. The challenge is build your best bridge. It could be a bridge that connects 2 different land masses. It could be a bridge that connects the 2 different land masses that goes over water or lava or a big canyon. It could be a small bridge, something very, very creative for maybe just 1 or 2 blocks wide, or it could be something that's really, really big that could be potential cart bridge, if you will. There's some ideas there. A cart bridge. You can make a foot passenger bridge. I have actually seen a water bridge before. So there's many different types of bridges. You guys going to get 2 whole weeks to do this. So these entries...
So creative or scale?
Doesn't have to be scale.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be the biggest bridge we've ever seen.
No.
But we want to see just kind of cool, interesting style bridges, different ways to do it. Whatever. Use your imagination. Come up with a bridge that hopefully hasn't been seen too many times.
Yeah, someone's already saying in the chat room, TNT bridge. You could do the TNT bridge.
I think we've had enough TNT related lava crossings recently.
Oh, man.
That's just maybe.
So you'll have 2 weeks. These will be due on Sunday, August 17. Okay, you guys? So make sure you start laying those foundations for those big or maybe creative builds of bridges. Okay, you guys, 2 weeks, make your best bridge. It doesn't, and by the way, it doesn't have to be a long bridge. It could be a short bridge. Whatever you would like to do, the imagination is up on you guys. So, before we get out of here, also, as these lovely XP here. First off, by the way, we're going to have a new name for the theater. And I would have to, actually, I did have it written down on the sheet there, Joe.
So this is now...
We're going to show it off. This is now... Bum, 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 bum.
I gotta type it a little better.
Okay, fair enough.
Make sure I didn't spell it wrong.
Waiting for it to be revealed. Here it is, the Seacocking Cineplex 2. So right now we do have a user on Patreon who is has secured naming rights, and so for the past couple of months he's decided to name him after our awesome moderator. So this month it's going to be the Seacockings Cineplex 2. Very, very nice. So before we get out of here, as I was going to say, I'm going to head back over to the main area here. And I'm going to drop down. Head over to a creative world.
Oh, yeah.
And let's see what's going on. We haven't seen the creative world lately, so I'm going to jump in here. And any new stuff that we haven't seen lately, I wonder? So this area hasn't been developed.
Sure.
Yeah. Whoa. So we've seen that. I'm going to just head one direction until I guess I don't see anymore. It's hard to say because, oh, I see the Minecraft Me sign's been moved over. Very nice. Wow, this is like almost like a little mini city over here. We've seen this before, but
Yeah,
now,
there's a bunch of those. Some really cool little mini city building or builds that. And then what the heck is that? Is that a laser? No, down below, right below you. You just flew over it.
oh,
What is
yeah,
that?
looks like a.
Is it a laser?
I think so.
What
Looks
is
like
that?
it would be.
I think this is Gordon Freeman over here. I think I found Gordon, but I'm not sure. I think that's the back of Gordon Freeman. I really don't know though. There's a little village out in front of him.
Wow. Ooh, yeah, could be Gordon Freeman.
Yeah.
I like the green eyes.
Yeah. If you built that and we're wrong, feel free to correct us.
Wow. Look at this.
Wow, a cathedral in progress. Look at this. This is cool over here. So this is a full-on cathedral, and you can see it's built. But what's really interesting to me is you can see all of the marks in the ground.
Yeah.
So they know exactly where they're putting things and how the layout is going to be. Really cool to see a plan like this going together. I love it. Well, I'm trying not to make an A-Team reference too badly. Love it when a plan comes together. Yeah. Anyway, definitely cool.
Just kind of flying around here, you guys, waiting for some things to draw in.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, what we got here?
That's been under construction for a while. I'm not actually certain what that's going to end up being.
Huh. Again, we got this nice house here.
Oh yeah. This might be a prototype for the EXP machine here.
This looks like a prototype for the Spawn Theater distribution.
Well, you can see that the top is the EXP machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, this is a prototype for the EXP machine Spawn Theater building.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they just brought it in here.
It's a recreation of the Spawn Theater with the EXP machine up above. That's cool.
Wow.
I wonder if they've actually filled it with yeah, they did. They filled it all with actual EXP too. So
and here's this beach resort here. You got a whole bunch of boats here in the water.
yeah, I like that one. That's a cool one.
I like this one too.
Yeah, look at all the boats out in the water. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to head the other direction here real quick here. We just got a couple of more minutes to just kind of explore.
I'm sailing around in the boat. Let's see. Let me pop up
yeah, some more ooh, what do we got here? Oh, wow. Wow, look at this, Joe. I don't know if you saw this.
Wow, that's pretty.
Yeah. Take a look inside here. Wow.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. Wow. This is beautiful. This is great.
Oh yeah.
Huge room in here.
Cool.
Wow, very nice.
So they're not too far from here. I'm trying to figure out exactly where.
Oh, we got a helicopter pad there for the helicopter that's in the air right now.
Nice.
That is so cool. So this is the creative world, you guys. Remember, if you become a Patreon, what we do is we give you guys a plot and as a way of saying thanks, and you can build whatever you want. There's some great creations here, and no doubt there's some ones that we're probably missing.
Oh, yeah.
So I do apologize, but some great stuff, and want to explore more of this later, maybe showcase some more of these in a future show.
I'm thinking that what we'll probably do, because we do have to spin this off as a separate world.
Right.
As a separate map, rather, or a separate server. And so I think what we'll probably end up doing is we'll spin it off as a separate server, but we might open it up for anyone to access the DIN map for it so they can get the overhead view.
Yeah.
That way people can still see what's being built with it. And of course, we'll revisit it maybe once a month or so on the show and really kind of go through some of the builds and show what the status is.
Yeah, totally.
That way people who aren't Patreons still have some access, some ability to see what's going on there.
Yep.
Even though due to the new Mojang ULA, they actually can't participate in it, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll definitely come up with a way to do that. At least give people the way to view everything that's been built. So.
It's one of those situations where I wish I would have heard back from Mojang. I never had. So it's one of those things. They probably got so many requests. I don't know if I'll ever get to mine, but
yeah.
But yeah, no, we'll make some minor tweaks. It's not the end of the world. The good news is we'll still be able to reward you guys that support us on Patreon. We'll just have to do it in a little bit of a different way. So
yeah,
not the end of the world there. But now it's time for some Minecraft Me questions, these called Minecraft Me messages. All you got to do is send them into the show, minecraftme@geekgamer.tv. First question came in this week, and I wanted to read this because these are the kind of situations we always like to, unfortunately, prevent. But in this case, you can't always do that. This came in from Up and Coming. Dear Chase and Joe, about a month ago, I submitted a server showcase. It was never on the show, which is okay. By the way, we sometimes can only pick one a week, and we get a lot of them. So just because you submit it one week,
last few weeks we haven't picked any.
Yeah,
so it's been, and it's not because there aren't cool builds. It's generally because we don't necessarily have the time in the show,
right? And so
they've been kind of fully loaded shows.
It's not like you submit it and it's going to be in the show that next week. It doesn't work like that. But anyway, then he goes, but then I realized that maybe it was because I got griefed. It took a lot of work because of my disappointment. I haven't felt like fixing it. I still don't have enough claim blocks to claim it all. I'll be submitting a got griefed thing soon. Is it worth fixing? Were you considering showing it? It was a fort. And this was by Up and Coming. The one thing is, we always strongly suggest if you are working on a creation and you do not have enough claim blocks for, just exercise extreme caution. It's one of those things where that's why we always suggest if you're not there yet, just build up your claim blocks to enough, that kind of thing. So, yeah.
Another technique I've seen people do is do smaller claims around the outside, and then build a wall in those claims. Then the area on the inside, so you don't have to have all the claim blocks required for that bigger center area, but maybe you have enough for pieces along the edge. And then you can sort of protect that middle area a little bit more with some walls or something like that. I know it's a pain, but that maybe is the best option, at least in the short term, until you have enough blocks. But remember, if you're working on it, you're gathering blocks. You're gathering claim blocks as you're working on it. So eventually you will have enough to claim that, because I'm pretty sure you can't really build something that's the size of like the entire map.
Right.
That would be unrealistic. That just simply won't happen.
Hi, Joe and Chase. My name is Kevin. It's McGowan on the server. I'm a Patreon. Thank you for supporting us. I'm making a LAN server for my house, and I was wondering if there is a list of your server plugins somewhere. And if not, could you make one, please? I hope this message wasn't too long. We don't use a lot of plugins. I know that much, but I know one thing for sure. I know we use is grief prevention. Is that not protection? It's prevention, right?
Yeah, grief prevention. Yeah.
Is there any other ones maybe we could throw out there? I know we don't have an all-inclusive list, but
we don't really have an all-inclusive list. Let me see. Some common ones, some big ones, of course, are the Essentials set of plugins. Those are fantastic. World Edit is another really good one for getting a lot of stuff done. We use Multiverse for the multiple maps, or having multiple maps loaded, and there's a bunch of plugins that go along with that. DinMap is a really common one. That's just for the web map, and that's really just for mods and admins to be able to get an idea of where things are. That's pretty much it. And then a plugin for permissions. The server is running Permissions X, but we're going to move away from that because it's terrible. I haven't decided what to move to yet, but Permissions X is just annoying me. So,
right.
But yeah, to be honest, though, most permissions plugins are pretty terrible. They're all frustrating to deal with. But yeah, just sort of some standard plugins. Grief prevention is the only one that we really run that's outside of the box. That's a little different, just because of the griefing aspect. It really does a good job with the claims.
Yeah.
Everything else is pretty vanilla. So and utility type plugins, Essentials and World Edit are both super utilitarian. That's really all they're for.
Couple more questions here. One comes in from Dr. Delirium. Hey guys, great podcast. I'm still very new to Minecraft, enjoying catching up on your shows. My question to you is about your server. I heard that you guys have to run 1.7.2 or 5. I'm running 1.7.10. What is the best place to get these older versions? Are you going to upgrade the servers in the future? Thanks and have fun, Dr. Delirium. Now, we've mentioned before, we can't update because we're dependent on certain plugins, but the best way to get older versions is right there through your launcher. Now, if he's talking about the server files, is there an easier place, Joe, if he wants to get the older server executables or jars to run his server? Because I know where you can get the client easily through the launcher, but...
Yeah, you can get the client really straightforward that way. The best way is if you're gonna run a server, especially if you want to run an older server, it's a little bit annoying. There is a way to get it, and they're all mirrored on Mojang's website or actually through their Amazon. They have a place where they keep it on an Amazon server. What you need to do is go to mojang.net and go to downloads, and you'll see a link for the current server exe or the current server jar. If you look at that link, you can figure out how to get to the old versions. That link has version numbers in it, and the old versions are all still there. At least all the ones I've ever looked for are all still there. You just, may have to tweak that link a little bit. That's for vanilla. If you want access to Spigot or Bucket, those are all totally available. You can get them just straight off the Spigot or the Bucket websites. They're really, really easy to find. dev.bucket.org, I think, is the Bucket one. And honestly, the hilarious, how popular Minecraft and Spigot is when you Google search for Spigot, and like one of the top links is not for, hose spigots.
Yeah.
It's for the Minecraft server Spigot, which
Nice.
I think is just fantastic.
That's awesome.
Yeah, let's see. It's the very first link is to the Spigot webpage if you search for Spigot, which, like I said, is hilarious. But yeah, definitely check those out. That's the easiest way to get to it. If you just, like I said, if you just want straight vanilla, if you hit the download page on Minecraft.net, you can figure out how they've formed those directory paths and download old versions. But it is not straightforward.
Yes.
So.
Cool. Thanks for the question. And last question this week is coming in from Dr. Smeg. Hey, Chase and Joe, firstly, thanks as always for giving us such a fantastic community. We all appreciate the huge effort you guys make. I have a question about time on the Minecraft Me server. Is there any chance that the time in the resource map can be synchronized with the time on the survivor map so that when one is day, the other is night? I know they don't line up exactly, but seeing as there are 24,000 ticks in the Minecraft day-night cycle, perhaps each time the server boots, the survivor map time can be set to 0 ticks and the resource map set to 12,000 ticks. This way, we players would be able to play along in daytime perpetually, making it easier for those of us working on predominantly outdoor builds. Thanks as always, Dr. Smake. That's deep, yo. I never thought about time cycles like that. What do you think, Joe? It's all right.
So the problem is, it's not very hard to set it up the first time. The issue becomes that, especially when Chase, you and I have both done it. We get into a map and we want to show, especially during show, we want to show something off as daylit or night.
Yeah,
we'll switch the whole. We'll
just do it
for that show. We'll just do it.
We'll just do it. Right.
And then it's out of sync again.
Yeah.
So getting it sunk up the first time isn't very difficult at all. Getting it to stay sunk up over time is a lot more complicated. And I don't know of a way to set that in boot. I think it's the map stores the current time when the map is unloaded. So the next time the server comes up, it'll come back up to whatever that time was, which is good. Unless you've got them out of sync, which would happen.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't really know if there's a really good way to do that. But yeah, it's we could try, but I don't know how long it'll last.
Right.
So
it probably lasts until the very next episode, and then we'll be like, oh,
right, and then we'll be like, hey, check out this really cool build, and
oh no,
I'm just gonna completely change the time. Yeah. So yeah.
Well, hey, those are our questions for this week. Remember, you can send us your questions and comments, minecraftme at geekgamer.tv. You could always send us a video question. We really love those. Just you can attach it as an attachment to the email, or if you want to load it up to YouTube, make it unpublished and just give us the link to it, you can do that as well. If you have a video or audio question, you go right to the head of the line. And of course, if you're a Patreon, you get to head of the line as well. Granted, I didn't see that with the previous email, but hey, if you send it through the Patreon system, I'll be sure to get it into the show. I want to remind you guys, you can download all of our previous shows and everything that we've done over at geekgamer.tv. This is a place where you can also find our PAX 2014 coverage, PAX Prime coverage right here on geekgamer.tv, as well as everything else that is happening and going on, and the awesome community forums where you can jump in the conversation. We have some great stuff happening back and forth here, talking about, pickaxes, up and coming, joining the forums, posting in here as well. Lots of great conversations, not just Minecraft related, but really anything related as well. So make sure you check that out. I would tell people to follow Joe on Twitter, but no one, you wouldn't get any tweets from Joe. It'd be very rare.
I pretty much don't tweet.
Yeah. Maybe during PAX. Maybe. If you want to have a shot at following Joe and maybe see that tweet that he rarely posts, at Falby, Falbey. You can follow me on Twitter if you want, at Nunes, Nunes, and please follow the network on Twitter, at GeekGamerTV. We do the show Sunday afternoons at 5 p.m. Pacific Time, 8 p.m. Eastern at live.geekgamer.tv. So make sure you're joining us next Sunday when we do the show again, and hopefully all things go well. Well, you guys, we revealed the challenge, so get at it. Remember, bridges. Make your best awesome bridge. It doesn't have to be the biggest, but you get 2 weeks to do that, 2 weeks from today's recording date. And next week, who knows what we're going to bring you? Maybe a resource pack pick, maybe a new adventure map, or maybe a new snapshot. Who knows? But this cool show is all thanks to you guys, so thanks for continuing to send in your ideas and questions. MinecraftMe at geekgamer.tv. Well, that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. For Mr. Joseph Falby, I'm Chase Nunes. Thanks for downloading and watching the show. We'll see you guys again next week. Keep digging.
Nice shirt.
A great shirt.